Well, good morning, everybody. We're in Wenatchee, Washington. Check their trail out along the river. There's a lot of art on this route so far. Big apple. So Wenatchee is known for its apples. Oh. Bigfoot. Nice garden. Nice garden. It's a demonstration garden. So last night when I rolled into Wenatchee, I didn't see very much of the town, but I was not overwhelmed, and maybe I was just tired. I got up this morning and finally got down to the path, and wow, I'm way more impressed. There's lots more bike paths here. I don't have time today to ride them all, and I'm gonna have to come back because this one really, really impressed me. I love the art, the love the location. It's awesome. Thank you, Wenatchee. We got a turtle. I love all the poppies along here. They're so beautiful. It just makes the trail that much nicer. Oh, I'm having such a good day. He got his own bike. On your left. Coyote leads the salmon up the river. It's like that girl salmon has a pearl necklace. What salmon wears a necklace? And a skirt. As creator, trickster, fool, friend, and teacher, Coyote appears in Native American storytelling traditions throughout the western part of the United States of North America. Along the Columbia, one of the primary legends about Coyote was how he helped the salmon swim upstream. Oh, easy. Wetlands. Below us is an ecosystem unique to this part of the state. There are over 100 acres of natural and man-made wetlands where the Columbia and the Wenatchee rivers meet. The river islands, Cottonwood Grove, marshes, meadows, and pond each provide different environments for dozens of species of wildlife. These wetlands have functions important to humans, too. Nice. So I drove to Wenatchee from Yakima yesterday, and that is one fertile area. There's so much farming in this part of the state with fruits and hops and everything that we need for a functioning society. It's awesome. It's beautiful. The mountains are great. It's interesting when you get towards, I mean, all of Yakima is just flat pretty much, and farmlands all over between here and there. And then all of a sudden you can start seeing the hills showing up in the background, and you know you're getting closer to Wenatchee. A little further on, you're right up in the Cascades, and one of these days I'm going to hit there too. Have bike will travel. Woohoo!
Morning. Morning.
Today it looks like we got Go Fast Boys! Nice! I like it. And so this nice little bridge is going across the Wenatchee River. And it is beautiful. I love little bridges. I love water. I love riding my bike. Makes me feel so good. Having such a happy day. I'm glad you're here to enjoy it with me. So we're rolling into the manicured end of the Wenatchee Confluence State Park. On the other side of the river we just crossed, they've left it kind of natural and even rebuilt the wetlands. Yeah, that area that they rebuilt used to be a former orchard and cattle pasture before they revitalized it.
Morning.
Now this area that we're rolling into is full-on RV parking, manicured facilities, etc. I think you need a discovery pass to stay here or park here. But it has the beach and hookups, the whole 9 yards. It is really pretty. Of course, for thousands of years before any of this was a park, this confluence was a major seasonal gathering ground for indigenous peoples across the interior. Members of what would become the Confederated Tribes of the Colville Reservation and the Confederated Tribes and Band of the Yakima Nation. They would meet here in late summer councils to trade, socialize, and for horse racing. Then, of course, in 1932, Rock Island Dam flooded much of that traditional meeting ground. Bummer. That story is repeated over and over and over. Indigenous used to be here, got pushed out. Oh well, at least we have tennis courts now. Isn't that nice? So more than 200 bird species have been documented here, including bald eagles, osprey, great blue herons, and even purple martins. A swallow rarely seen outside of the coastal areas. Mink, muskrat, river otters, beaver, and raccoon use it year-round. And painted turtles sun themselves on logs. Didn't see many of those. I saw some birds, but I haven't seen any painted turtles. I'd like to see that. That'd be awesome. Better keep my eyes peeled. Check out this beach.
Beautiful. Man, I bet you this place is packed to the gills in the summer. We're standing in the pathway of one of the largest floods in North America. They lasted for days, sometimes traveling at highway speeds. During the last ice age, ice dams upriver from here failed, releasing giant lakes of water. That's that Yellowstone flood again. Or Missoula, Lake Missoula. Dozens of times over thousands of years, dams formed and gave way, sending floods washing to the Pacific. 14,000 to 20,000 years ago. Looking across that river at Pangbourne Bar. Okay, let's go head back, pick up this tailwind, and it'll be a breeze, and we'll have a great time. Love me some tailwind. Love me some tail. Ah. Millions of young salmon migrate from the tributaries of the Columbia to the Pacific Ocean. Only a small fraction mature and return to their native stream to spawn. Most perish from natural predation, fishing, and loss of habitat. Even under pristine natural conditions, only a few more adults return than are needed to replace the parents and sustain the population. Human activities have upset this delicate balance. Human activities. Smell breakfast is cooking in the campground. Bacon. I smell bacon.
So nearby, the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest is apparently considered prime Bigfoot territory. It's one of the largest forests in the state, with rugged terrain and dense forest that makes for a perfect habitat for the camouflage creature. And virtually every Washington tribe had a name for the cryptid and told stories about him to early settlers. There's even a local tracker, a Wenatchee resident named Paul Graves, that found Bigfoot tracks in the Wenatchee Valley's snow-covered mountainsides twice, once in 2013 and again in 2017. Now, cryptozoology is not really my forte, but I do love tales of Bigfoot.
Morning.
What a beautiful river. That looks like someplace I should put my kayak into and paddle around. I don't see anybody else in there, but I bet you they do. Nice. Wenatchee, I'm coming back to see you again.
Morning, guys. Look at me. Wenatchee is beautiful, albeit a bit windy. Like I said, we got tailwind now. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Doesn't get much better than downhill with a tailwind. It's a slight downhill, you know, so you're not screaming and scared. $15. Oh. On your left. Lots of joggers today. On your left. Morning. On your left. Morning.
What a nice little neighborhood. What a great thing to have a bike path like this right out your front door.
On your left. Good boy. Fog. Lotus Seeker.
This looks like a nice splash pad in the summertime when it's going. I bet you there's a ton of kids hanging around here. Nice.
Captain Alexander Griggs walking to work.
This here is the mighty Columbia. And so just up where we just came from, that's where the confluence is between the Wenatchee and the Columbia. And no matter this is cool. It kind of reminds me of the statue of the kid riding on a paper airplane at the College of Southern Idaho. That was pretty cool too.
View through the open window. Big bite.
Such an awesome variety of art. I love it. These horses are so delicate looking. I like it.
Hold the big foot.
It's another turtle. Cool.
Keep watching, Daddy. Keep watching.
Now I've seen lots of bulldogs riding skateboards, but never a monkey. But I guess rock and roll on a skateboard is pretty cool. He looks like he's having fun. It's pretty cool. It looks like a killer whale or an orca or something that's made out of junk. A junk whale. It's awesome. Looks like we're almost to the end here. Thank you, Wenatchee. I had a great day. It was a beautiful ride. You have some fine art. Thanks for today. And thank you for pedaling along. That was awesome. Thanks for pedaling along. Love from the peddler. Pedaling, pedaling.